Good morning everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Saturday the 12th of August 2023 and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology for today. We have the moon in Cancer all day, where it forms a trine to Saturn. And then we have the sun in Leo forming a trine to Chiron in Aries. So I'm seeing this as a continuation of yesterday's energies, with the focus honing in more into the old wound healing, the sun shining a light into the shadows of where we've been holding on to those old wounds, just flowing with the emotions, with the moon in Cancer and Saturn in Pisces, and just going, allowing ourselves to be led to do what healing is needed. So let's pick some cards and see what we need to know. So let's see what we've got. Wisdom of the Oracle, and let's have some Thoth. Good old reliable Thoth cards. Let me just have a sip of tea. And let's see what the cards need to tell us for today. So, what do we need to know for Saturday, the 12th of August 2023? We are coming out of Lionsgate energies now today. I talked about this yesterday, and the upcoming energies in Leo starting tomorrow, or continuing tomorrow. Started with Lionsgate. Okay, so what do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Saturday the 12th of August 2023. Okay, so co-create. Not for you. That's been coming up quite a bit recently, hasn't it? And loyal heart. Okay, so getting a sense of co-creating with divine timing, with the divine, being open to channeling down the downloads and the messages, tuning in and listening in, getting the final few bits out of the Lionsgate energy. And then the not for you is about releasing energies that don't support your growth. Sun, trine, Chiron, and that again relating back to yesterday's reading. This is a continuation of the energies and a continuation of that reading. Facing the fears in the subconscious that are holding you back. They're not for you. That's not who you really are. And connecting to your true self, to your loyal heart, and stepping into who you truly are and who you're here to be in this life, on this planet, at this time. So let's see what the tarot wants to tell us. So what do we need to know for today? The Saturday the 12th of August 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support, guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know for Saturday the 12th of August 2023? So let's see, where do we find ourselves? 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Discs. Okay, so that was the last card from yesterday. That's where the reading ended yesterday. So we're picking up where we left off. Yesterday it was in the subconscious. Going into the past, we've got the Prince of Wands, or the Knight of Wands. Below, we've got the Three of Discs, Works. That came up yesterday. That was also in the subconscious yesterday. Above, we've got the Three of Cups, Abundance. And then we've got the Sun energy. The clarifiers, we've got the Tower. We've got the Empress, came up yesterday. And we've got the Princess of Discs, or the Page of Discs. At the bottom, we've got Art. We've got the Four of Wands, Completion. We've got the Two of Wands, Dominion. Okay, so let's see where we find ourselves, what we're looking to create in our lives: stability, structure, safety, security and feeling safe at home. A job that puts money in the bank, having money to pay the bills, all the foundational stuff that allows you to live a good life. Today it takes away those, I want to say irrational fears, but I don't think they are irrational. I think they are rational. They are rational fears of, oh my God, how am I going to pay for where I live? How can I have enough money to live life in an abundant way? All those questions. So that's where we're starting off, and that may be our worry. Okay, moving into the past, we've got the Prince of Wands here. So the princes for me are about the mutable energy. Mutable fire, which is Sagittarius. That sort of aiming for the stars. Setting your course, setting your intention, your focus, aiming in the direction you're wanting to go in. That is the intention that we've set. We're looking back, or past intentions that we've set. Okay, a continuation from yesterday, and I talked about it wasn't the time to move forward yet, because there was healing to be done. So yeah, this desire to move forward, to race out, charging towards where we wanted to go. We haven't got the maturity yet. The knights or the princes are an immature energy. They haven't reached the status of the kings and the queens yet. They're still learning. They can be a bit rash, a bit headstrong. So when you've got wands, you've got someone that's sort of impulsive and rash and flying off in the wrong direction, okay, to get the security and everything. So it's getting a sense of hold your horses, and that continuation from yesterday's energy, because we need to focus getting in balance in the mind, body and spirit, bringing our soul on board, our psyche and our physical being, doing the work to harmonise ourselves. Okay, when we do that, it brings about balance. What is, let me just see, is that the sun? It's not the sun, no, it's Mars in Capricorn, the builder. Okay, so before we can rush out there, what we need to do first of all is build firm foundations, getting ourselves into balance, so there's no subconscious parts of ourselves fighting against other parts of ourselves, which is what happens when we've got subconscious fears and emotions there in the darkness, controlling us, having power over us. Okay, so this work of liberating ourselves from that and coming back to our loyal heart. it brings about abundance, celebration, the Three of Cups, which is Mercury. Is it Mercury? I think it is. I'm sure it is Mercury. Where's my glasses gone? Here they are. Just have a look. Yes, Mercury in Cancer. Okay. Abundance. So Mercury in Cancer. Mercury in Cancer doesn't just think about things. Mercury in Cancer feels into everything, particularly pertinent for abundance, because when we're setting intentions, when we're doing affirmations, when we're sort of imagining sort of getting all this stability in our lives, we don't have to just imagine it, we have to sense into it. We have to sense into the emotions and mentally get into the space of feeling into it. And I'm seeing that as very much Mercury in Cancer. Just, yeah, antennas out, seeking into everything. Octopi. So octopi, all their little tentacles are like little brains sensing into everything. It's like I have Mercury in Cancer myself, and my ability to visualize what I'm feeling into and sense my way around. I have spent nearly 30 years as a complementary practitioner, therapist, massage therapist, feeling into people's bodies, feeling into their psyches and things like that. And it's like seeing what's going on below the surface. I know Mercury in Cancer very well. My fingers don't stop, they want to sense into everything, but it's like having little eyeballs on my fingers and little brains in there that just want to know everything. But yes, when we're doing visualizations and things like that, you know, we have to get into the emotions of what it's going to feel like when we get that thing. Okay, we have to make sure we're on board. It just reminded me of something from my life the other day. It was a little test from the universe. I was coming back from the supermarket with my lunch and things, walking down the hill back to where I live, and stopped at the traffic lights. Was a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, a modern one. I didn't actually recognise exactly what it was, but I knew it was something like that. This great big, I couldn't see, without my glasses on, I couldn't see what the figurine was on the bonnet, but it was purple, and it might have even been a bit glittery purple, and sort of as immediately that I saw it, it made me smile, because it's like sort of younger me. I mean, there's no way, I don't ever see myself wanting or having a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or something like that. That's just not how I would spend my money. It's not a status symbol that I would have. Now, younger me, before doing all the work, would have gone, oh my God, why would you want, you know, a purple Rolls Royce or Bentley, whatever it was. But I didn't have that reaction. My immediate was like, oh, you're a message from the universe. You're testing me to see what my reaction is to seeing sort of blatant wealth in front of me. And it's purple, and it was like I saw messages about sort of spiritual wealth and things like that, the association between the colour and the vehicle. But also I could sense and feel the luxury of the leather seats and everything, and just how luxurious it was. This is me walking back from Lidl with my lunch, It's nice sourdough bread, and I think there was some bits and bobs that were needed in. So, you know, just walking down the street, it stopped at the traffic lights, and it was like, okay, the universe is testing me to see what I'm like, how I react to, you know, wealth placed before me, even if it's not, you know, as I say, it wouldn't be top of my list of what I would be if I had a sudden windfall. But I recognise the symbolism of it and the message from the universe. And yes, walking that down the road with a rucksack on and my carrier bags, just it's, yeah, that's really luxurious. The colour, that's a very spiritual colour and everything, and just that feel, I could imagine the softness of the seats and how well the car would drive and everything, and it's like, oh yeah, I bet that's a really, really good drive, and just actually like seeing what it represented. So yeah, watch out for messages from spirit about abundance, because always we co-create the abundance with the divine, and the messages, they could little tests, the cosmic joke is real. Just seeing, okay, you've been asking for this, have you still got work to do that blocks you from things that block you? Okay, and coming back to, and in fact I'm just seeing the purple at the top, that was the colour of the of the car. So yes, little anecdote from my own life, about, you know, sort of how synchronicities and how things often come in. It's like, you want that? That's really what you want? So sort of, if I'd gone, oh my God, why would somebody have that or do that? That's a pushing it away. But no, I saw it, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, oh God, that feels nice. So yeah, little anecdote there, that sort of, yeah, when you ask for things, when you set intentions for things, you may find yourself being tested and asked, sort of, if you recognise it, if you have any blocks to it, and things like that. So yeah, be on the watch out for signs of abundance today, especially if we're going into the Venus star point tomorrow, which I'll talk more about tomorrow when we do tomorrow's reading. I might even do a separate reading for it as well, about starting the next 8-year journey with that. Anyway, back to this reading. Then we move into the sun. You know, the sun trine Chiron, the healing, bringing back more of our inner light. When we do the healing work, it opens up more of that light, shines out into the world. The clarifiers, the tower. Towers, I never see the tower as negative. Generally, my life experiences have been that even if in the moment the tower coming into your life seems a bit like everything's falling to bits, often it's a breakdown to break through, and it's liberating you from where you're shackled, where you're holding on to old beliefs or something. That ivory tower that you've built around you for protection falls away, and yeah, in the moment you can feel very exposed and vulnerable, but it opens up the Empress energy, the Venus energy. It's interesting. We've got the sun, we've got Venus here, and we've got that Venus star point tomorrow. Open up your creativity around all the Venus themes and everything. Then we've got the Princess of Discs. So what happened? The Venus star point, this as a new Venus where she's going retrograde. After the star point conjunction with the sun, she disappears. she's like hidden in the light of the sun. We can't see her, and she goes internal, contemplating and pondering sort of the new beginning, what wants to manifest and everything. And it is really like this, a time of pregnancy that we have here with the Princess of Discs here. So going inside, bring it all inside. Okay, so that's the cards. What's going on in the subconscious? We've got the Art card, Temperance, balancing the energies, the fire and the water. Also alchemy. You know, the 7 stages of alchemy, turning the dross to the philosopher's gold, an internal process, the burning away the dross within us so that we become filled with the spirit of life, our light bodies integrated with us, balanced within, leading us through the portal. This is Venus in Aries, completion, the 1111 portal. We were going through portals yesterday, and I said from the 8-8 portal through to the new moon in Leo portal. It's like a series over this week, or just sort of passing, being tested, clarifying things, sort of going forward. And then it carries on, I think, all the way through to Venus stationing direct on the 4th of September. Okay, so we're thinking about our new intentions, looking out at the new possibilities, the opportunities. Where do we want to go next? What intentions do we want to say? You know, the bigger picture, where do we want to go when we're, as we heal more layers of ourselves? This is Mars in Aries. This is I am. Who are you now? Who are you becoming? Oh, lots of questions for today. So, yeah, nice reading. I'm liking this energy. So that's the reading for today. I hope it resonated for you. And you've got something from it, even just a little bit or the whole thing. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, thank you for watching.